Hey guys, I just wanted to make a brief tutorial on how I use reference to draw poses. So sometimes you have an idea of a pose that you want to do, but you're not sure how to draw it. That's when you can go search the web and try to find an image of the pose or something close to it, and then you can base your drawing off of that. And something I like to use a lot is action figure photography, especially with action figures that have a lot of articulation. You can really get them in nice, animated, exaggerated, really dynamic poses. So for my last drawing, the video that I did of Dino Fury Green, I referenced my boy Frieza here. And as you can see, it's action figure posed in this particular way. Now the idea that I had for the Dino Fury Green image was that I wanted to make the focal point her tossing the skirt. Now this showcases that, and that the hand is in perspective closer to the viewer. So if you take a look at the head, it's kind of tilted on a bit of an angle. His face is turned towards you, kind of looking here at the focal point, or at the focal point of, and then the body is kind of a bit on this exaggerated curve shape right here. And so it looks really animated and dynamic, and it's a really cool pose that would look good in a character illustration or some sort of drawing. And it's kind of what I was really looking for in the piece that I last did. Now if we bring up another one, surprise, surprise, more Power Ranger stuff. If you take a look at this one, again, more bit of an exaggerated pose. The body's kind of hunched over here, kind of in this backward C shape, but again, the head is a bit like that. And then you have the legs, so you want to map out the gesture. The legs a little bit foreshortened here. And then the arms wrap around. The arms are in a bit of a perspective angle as well. And then the staff. But everything is kind of looking off here to the right. So if you take away the image, you know, this is kind of like your skeleton. You find the gesture, and then you can build your character or your drawing around these lines here. One more time. We got Disguised Andros over here. A little different, but still the same concept. You want to find the gesture. So his head's right here. You got the torso, and then the leg is kind of in a bit of a perspective pose, or you could draw it like that. Just make the feet a little bit bigger so that it looks, you know, closer to the viewer, as well as here. This leg is a little bit further back, so you can make that a little bit smaller. And then you map out the arms. This arm here, kind of towards the back more, so that would be a little bit shorter. And then the staff. And again, everything's kind of pointing towards that direction. So you turn that off, you find the skeleton, and then you can build your drawing around that. Going back to the Frieza image, in my last piece, the focal point was tossing the skirt. So you have the skirt, hand tossing it and everything is pointing this direction. So the focal point is the skirt. But that's how I use images, that's how I use reference to draw poses. Now, once you start to draw these poses more and more, you'll get used to it, you'll remember what they look like, and then you'll be able to draw it without reference. But I really think figure photography is really cool for this. If you have an action figure that's really articulate, you can actually just make up your own poses. You don't have to use action figures, you can use any kind of reference. It's entirely up to you. This is what I like to use a lot. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope this helps you with your next drawing. Hopefully I'm gonna do more tutorials in the future, but if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.